So I met you in 98.
No, after that. No, I wasn't even out here then.
When did you start comedy?
02.
02 is when you started.
Yeah.
And when did Rogan go on the tour that you opened for?
07.
That man tour.
Yep.
And you were already in Ohio.
No, I was out here. I was living out here.
Okay.
Yeah, and I opened for him on that, and then I really fucking I met you the night before he shot a special in Columbus. Because I remember he invited me out, Ari, and then he was like, oh, Diaz couldn't make it, so Diaz is coming on another flight. Diaz walks into the hotel in his tracksuit. He was like, dog, I got to tell you something. This fucking asshole on the flight. He's like, I almost got arrested today. And he fucking said that he was on a flight and that it was first class and they put his food down and the guy in front of him leaned back. So Joey shoved his seat. and the guy leaned back again. He goes, hey, like, you're fucking leaning on my food, man. So the guy did it again. So Joey stood up and went around and stood above the guy. And the guy was like, hey man, I'm just like leaning back. He goes, you're leaning back on my food. And the guy like went to adjust or like stand up, and Joey put his hand on his shoulder and was like, you don't got to do nothing right now. Just sit here, sit straight. And then when you got off the flight, you said there was 2 Columbus PD officers on the jet bridge, and they were like, Jose Diaz. And you're like, and I got this weed under my nuts.
I did.
You really
fucking did.
And then, and this is, by the way, this is me meeting him. I don't know anything about him. I was like, oh shit. And then you said you just were like very polite, like, oh yeah, no, the guy, this and that. You kind of talked them down. And they were like, all right, good to go. Got off. You're like, this guy was a total fucking.
You have a memory and a half.
I do.
That was exactly how it went down. And here's the crazy thing. Like, he kept doing it to me. Like, after I said to him, your chair is broken. His chair was broken to start off with.
Okay.
So now when he would lean back, I really opened up as a gentleman. He was an LA cunt. Mm-hmm. He was like a set designer. He had that smell to him as a casting director.
Yeah.
Or an agency at a boutique agent.
Yeah.
He was one of those scumbags.
Yeah, those are the worst.
And he looked at me like, and when I put in my hand on his shoulder, again, he's one of those faggy people that yelled assault.
Yeah.
So when I sat down,
he's like, you assaulted
he got
me.
up and went to the stewardess. And now the stewardess is giving me the Malouk eye. All the stewardesses giving me the fucking Malouk eye. And I'm like, this is not going to be good.
Yeah.
And in those days, I had my sleep apnea bag. And at this time, I was getting in trouble at airports every other week. Every other week, I was having a beef at an airport.
Really?
Between the cocaine and my attitude, and it was just a bunch of things that attributed to it. And I remember when we got off the plane, the cops were waiting for me, and I'm stinking a reefer. Because after 3 hours, even with the anti-stink bag, the shit would leak out. Those anti-stink bags you could buy, they really do sell them. I'm not kidding you people. They sell them down in Hollywood where they wouldn't stink. But after 2 hours, the weed was so pungent that you could smell it on your body. And the 2 cops stopped me, and the faggy guy was standing there going, you should put him in jail and all this. And I'm like, I didn't do nothing to go to jail. I tried to be a man and explain something to you. And right in front of the cops, I'm like, but you were too much of a cunt, an LA cunt. And the cops kind of like, oh, I get what's going on. I go, these guys are fucking
because they're blue-collar guys.
So he walked away, and they held me there so we couldn't be at the luggage together, and that was it. But there's a God. See, after these motherfuckers, I don't know whether he sent his son to kill Jesus. I don't know whether he's Chinese. I don't know whether he's a Buddha. I don't know if he's a Hindu. There's a God. Guess what happened a year later? I saw that same bitch across going to Columbus on a Friday with me.
Are you serious?
And I just eyeballed him, and he made eye contact and tried to change the eye contact. And one time I went up to the bathroom, and what I did this time was win over the stewardess first. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I went up and gave her a compliment. I love your shoes.
Yeah.
If she's black, I'm ripping down the Beyonce poster. They go bananas. And then when I came on the way back, I tell them when they're black, I go, listen, when I get home, I'm ripping the Beyonce poster down. They go fucking bananas. I go fucking bananas.
That's
What a line.
Come on, dog. It always gets them. It gets that pussy. They go fucking bananas. They go nuts. They want to show you their titties like National Geographic. You know. That's how they got those fucking poor African women to show you the titties on National Geographic. So, on the walk back, I said, "Hey, remember me?" And dog, he lost all the color in his face. There was no more stewardess. There was no Columbus cops. So I just sat like he was in row 3A, and I was like in 4B. So for 2 hours, I just tapped my hand and stared at him. And every time he would look at me, I was eyeballing him, giving him 2 Maluk eyes. It was tremendous. He got off that plane and ran.
I bet.
He ran off that fucking plane, and I giggled all the way to whatever, because there's a God in the fucking sky, you dumb fuck. You fucking dummy acting that way. I was a gentleman. A couple weeks earlier, I'm going to Newark. I always take an aisle seat. Man, I don't say a word to nobody on the plane. You know, I don't talk to nobody on the plane. I don't start it. I don't ask them where the weather. Nothing. I sat next to Barkley last year. The whole flight. I didn't say nothing to him until we got off.
What'd you say?
I loved you at Philadelphia. That's it. We walked off the plane. One time it was me, Sebastian, and John Legend sitting right next to each other. I don't talk to nobody. I don't need to talk. I don't need to take a picture with nobody. I need to do nothing. I get in my fucking seat. This is not first class. This is United, LAX to Newark. I'm sitting there. The plane lands. The plane's about to land, and I take my phone out. And I turn the phone on. And the guy in the window seat says, and I look at him and he goes, "Turn the phone off." A German guy. There's 2 German guys sitting next to me. They were fucking, whatever the fuck language they talk. Nazi hate, Jew haters, whatever the fuck they are. And they're both sitting there fucking hocking each other to death, fucking hee-ho and whatever the fuck they do with their hands and shit. So, finally, can you believe this? He goes, not even excuse me.
Yeah.
"Sir, we might get in trouble." He goes, "Turn the phone off." And I go, "What?" And he goes, "Turn the phone off." And the guy in the middle goes, "Did you not hear him? Turn the phone off." I go, "Bro, who the fuck do you think you're talking to?" I go, "Don't ever fucking tell me to do anything. Go fuck you and fuck him." And they're both going, "Wait till we get off the plane. We'll see." I go, "Well, we'll fucking see." And the stewardess is like, "Is there a problem?" And I go, "This fucking hump tried to tell me to turn the fucking phone off." And she's like, "Control your language and all this." I'm going, "No, I'm not controlling my language. Don't ever fucking tell somebody. Don't you ask them." And the guy kept talking. And finally I go, "What if I got up and just kicked you against that fucking door right now? Because you're in the last seat. I wouldn't be saying a word if I was you. Because if I start swinging, I could be a fucking madman. Why are you talking if you're in the 3rd seat in the fucking aisle? All I see was holding your hands up and me stomping on you. That's all I see. You got a no-win situation. You could be Johnny MMA. I get the first drop on you. That leg weighs 265. Once it goes into you, I'm going to keep putting my leg into you and kicking you and your fucking Hitler buddy here." So the fucking stewardess comes, separates us, because I told him.
How long ago was this?
This had to be.
Last week.
No. Around that time. This was like an incident.
Okay.
I kept having. The Sopranos was hotter than hell
Yeah.
at that time. So I was having different fucking incidents every other fucking week. Some of them were good. Some of them were people busting my balls about the Soprano, that you were the guy. Take
Big
a
puss,
picture.
yeah.
It was just like an ongoing. So now they separate us on the plane, because I told the guy, "What if I started kicking you right now? What are you going to do? Are you retarded? You can't be that fucking stupid talking all that shit in the fucking 3rd seat." I wouldn't say a word. I'd wait till I get in the hallway where I got an even chance. But that's how stupid you are. So the stewardess comes over. She gets me up, and sure enough, you got to sit here until the police have been notified.
What?
God damn it. So now I'm aggravated, because my friend, in those days, we had no dough. You had to have your friend circle like a fucking strutz around the airport. So I'm like, my friend's waiting for me. They go, "No, you're the last guy to board. You're unboarding with the pilot." So we get up, and I forgot. I'm in New Jersey. So as soon as I see the cops, all I got to do is get to him first. All I got to do is get to that cop first and let him hear me. So that's exactly what I did. I went right up to the cop and I go, this fucking guy. The cop's like, what's the problem here? This fucking guy tried to tell me to turn the phone off, and the guy started with his fucking white shit. Well, the phone is not supposed to be turned on. I'm like, shut up. I'm like, first of all, you're the fucking away team, motherfucker. Once I said that, it was on. I go, you're the away team. You got no say in this. This is Jersey. You don't tell somebody from Jersey to turn the fucking phone off. Fuck this guy. Fuck him. Don't ever fucking talk to somebody like that. And the cops were like, he's got you there.
Yeah.
So the one cop walked them and the one cop walked with me. And I just kept saying shit. Remember, you're the away team, motherfucker. Don't ever forget that shit. We got you. I can make these guys turn you in and rape you to death. You're missing right now. You're missing. This could be like Pulp Fiction at the end when you call the two hillbillies to fucking in. This is Jersey. These two cops could take you on a long ride, and you'll never come back. We saw them evacuating the plane in Newark, and that's it.
That's it.
We don't know nothing. No, seriously. I had a bunch of incidents. I forget how many incidents.
Seriously?
One time I'm fucking walking out of Newark Airport with a bag of reefer, and there's 10 cops coming at me with those dogs.
Oh, shit.
And I had to go into a fucking men's bathroom, take the weed out, and I hid it in the toilet paper roll. You know me, dog. And I went back out there, and they're barking and shit. Barking all around. I fucking took the fucking bag back, put it in my nutsack, and ran outside. Oh, I was having... Another time I was somewhere smoking a fucking joint. The cop pulled up on me in an airport. I'm outside smoking the fucking joint. And they're like, what do you think you're doing? They pulled me aside. I got pulled over in Detroit one time.
Wait, so what happened when
by the DEA.
Really?
Yeah. Coming from Miami to Detroit. Please.
So when you were smoking, though, because, one of my friends, I know, like, the whole world, has changed with weed. One of my friends is so casual that, like, whenever we're traveling somewhere, he's just, like, smoking on any street without ever looking or anything. I'm like, you don't even think about it at all?
I don't think about it.
Really?
Why
Any
would
street?
This is America.
I know.
And number one, is America. Number two, if you're a cop and you're really concerned with marijuana,
I'm not concerned with it.
and pulling you over and talking to you, I would not. I don't have the decency to go to a park where kids are playing and spark up. I'm not talking about that.
Yeah.
I'm talking about go outside right now and spark up a joint. I've had that for 20 years.
You always were like
before the law, before the fucking paper.
What did that cop say to you when he said, what do you think you're doing?
What are you smoking?
And you're like...
And I go, a little weed. I get anxious at airports and blah. And he just said, turn it off and throw it away.
That was it.
That's it. Just be honest with them. Don't show them a fucking weed shirt. Don't tell them about your Fourth Amendment to have liberty. Yeah. Mind your business. Just tell them the truth.
But did you always, like, if someone was like that to me on a plane, I would have anxiety about yelling. I want to yell at them, and I would think about what I wanted to say, but I would never go back at them.
No, I'm an adult. You cannot say that shit to me. There's a way to speak to people. You can't tell somebody to turn the fucking phone off.
You can't fucking do that.
You say, excuse me, sir, I don't think they want you to have the phone on. Then it's my decision after that. I'm still going to turn it on. I love in the old days when they'd say, there's still a phone on the plane. How do you know?
Yeah.
That's for white people to believe. Well, there's still a phone on. Check your phone. I've had the phone on the whole fucking time. If it's 2 PM and you ain't high, go fuck yourself. Get out of my face. I want you around me like I want cancer in my ball sack. You know what I'm saying? You're going to come around here looking at me with your fucking wide eyes, thinking that, I'm gonna reform. Go fuck yourself. My morning starts at 5:30 a.m. Either you're there or you're square. You know what I'm saying?